Hatsune Miku is the queen of prize figures in year 2024. Not Ram, not Ram, not any other anime characters. Hi and welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven, today with a summary of year 2024 for prize figures. The kind of figures that I never cover in my weekly figure news feeds because, frankly speaking, there are way too many of them. It is unnecessary. So I compiled everything throughout the year and I'm going to share with you guys what I can recommend and what I would tell you guys to avoid. And there will also be a tier list over here. So what you are looking on screen, there is no such thing as S tier for prize figures in my opinion because they're not that good to begin with. But we do have A, B, C, D, very simple. Taito is tier A, FuRyu is tier B, Sega is C, and Bandai Spirits D. Yeah, the stuff are not really good nowadays. Okay, and the list you're looking at, you see, each tier there are 3 sections. Basically, the one on top is highly recommended. The one in the middle would be kind of mid, kind of average. Can go ahead and buy it, but it will be inferior to the one list that is above it. And the third row would be the list, the product line that I would highly discourage you guys to buy, right? Avoid it. So with Taito, the best product line at the moment, Artist Masterpiece Plus or AMP Plus, you guys are very familiar with it right now. Colorful Figure, Desktop Cute, and T-Most. T-Most is a new product line. I think their first figure is coming out in late December. It is a Marin Kitagawa figure, and yes, I do plan to review it sometime in January. Okay, Desktop Cute, we'll get into that in a second. The mid tier is Aquafloat, Puchiet. Puchiet is like their version of Nendoroid in a way, big head, small body. I'm not a fan of it. Taito Kuji, Hatsune Miku Wonderland series, and the ones that you should avoid for Taito in general, not many, but if you see that figure that does not have a product line, just Taito figure name and so on, no AMP Plus, no colorful figure, no product line at all, then maybe avoid it, right? Okay, for B tier we have FuRyu, where their best would be buy cute bunnies and PR Pro characters, which are mostly Hatsune Miku. Okay, the mid tier will be Exceed Creative, Minano Kuji, Trio Try It figure, very common nowadays. Triple S, Super Special Series, and Special Figure. And the one you should be avoiding, Noodle Stopper, too nice or no product line at all. Moving on to C tier Sega, their best product line is SPM figure, Super Premium, LPM, Limited Premium, Figurism, Luminasta, Crosslink, and Desktop Decorate. Their mid tier is PM figure, High Grade figure, Premium Grade Situation figure, Thermae, Utopia. Like, how many of you even know about these product lines? You probably don't, right? You only know about SPM figure, they are the most common, and nowadays Luminasta is rising. It is one of their better figure lines out there. And then the least recommended one, or I would say avoid altogether, Chokonose. Chokonose is their version of Noodle Stopper. Yes, that is Chokonose, and they are terrible. Lucky Kuji, no product line, avoid it. And then for Bandai Spirits, their best is Banpresto EXQ. We don't see that very often nowadays. In the past, they have this really big, almost 1/6 scale, 1/8 to 1/6 scale EXQ series. That were kind of good value for money, but nowadays we don't see it that much. DXF, Glitter Glamour, Relax Time. Relax Time is common nowadays among IMAS characters. Celestial Vivi, Espresso, and Ichiban Kuji, which you can see I highlighted it in blue because Ichiban Kuji, I'm kind of torn between whether I can recommend it or not because, yeah, Ichiban Kuji is probably the best quality price figure line in Bandai Spirits product, way above EXQ even. The problem is that they are so overpriced that I'm not sure if I can even recommend it wholeheartedly to you guys. Because even though the price in Japan is like 700 yen, 800 yen each, because it is a crane toy machine price in a way, once it goes online into Japanese websites, they are like $40 or $50. Usually double the price of every other price figures out there. And for that reason, I'm not sure if I can justify paying $50, $60 for an Ichiban Kuji, even though it is supposedly limited, yeah. And the ones, there's no mid-tier over here for Bandai Spirits. The one I discourage you from getting DX series, SQ series, Banpresto, Emotional Lens, that is one of the worst figure lines that I've just bought recently. Q Poscat. Q Poscat is basically their version of, how do I even describe it? reminds me of the stuff I don't want to think about. Vibration stars, what kind of name is that? And etc. etc. Why? See, Bandai Spirits is under Bandai and Mega House, so they have a shit ton of product lines, so many names that even some of them I've never heard of, and in general, I just can't recommend them. And the list is way too long to put it here. I think it is unnecessary. Like, how many of you look at the product line name before you buy a prize figure, right? You don't. But this is just additional knowledge for you guys. And before I proceed, I'm letting you guys know in advance that for Bandai Spirits figures later, I am skipping all those macho stuff, Dragon Ball, JoJo's figures, Naruto, and so on, because there are way too many. Do you know how many prize figures Bandai Spirits released this year alone? 1,080. And there's no way I'm going through all of them, so I'm cutting off the deals, right? But for Taito, FuRyu, and Sega, I'm going through most, if not all, of their figures, so we have a long way to go. And for summary of year 2024 prize figures, we'll begin with Taito. So Taito, their best figure line, AMP Plus. So they have this made in Abyss figures. I don't know their name. I didn't like the anime, to be honest. Did not watch it. But this is under their AMP product line. So if you like it and you don't want to spend a huge amount on scale figures, they are worth buying, right? This made in Abyss figures. Moving on to the next one, this Albedo figure, very famous. I almost bought one many times, but until today I haven't done so yet. So this was released back in year 2023, and then earlier this year they re-released it again, both the standard and the limited edition. Many of you said you prefer the black color one because it reflects her character more, but I kind of prefer the limited colors because, you know, color contrast, black wings and white dress, they look great together, but that is double the price of the standard one, which I'm not really willing to spend on. So maybe I'll get the regular version. Highly recommended. Next one, AMP Plus. Oh no, this is Aqua Float, not AMP Plus. Okay, Aqua Float is the middle of the pack. They are okay. And this figure once again came out last year. This year they re-released it in different colors. I think last year was like white bikini and what other colors. Yeah. And the one on the right, the red color one, that is the limited edition. This is what Taito does. They always release two versions, standard and limited one. The limited one is either a different color for the outfit or the face expression is different. Yeah. And it is not always the better option for limited. Really depends case by case. Next one here, more Albedo. This is their core full series, I think. So the left one is the standard. The middle one, the right one is the limited version. Yeah, the limited colors look quite nice, but I can make do with the standard version. Next, Albedo over here. This also came out last year, and they repainted it in a different color for this year's release. Standard and limited. The limited one in red color feels like Christmas figure to me. It feels that way. This one, I don't like it that much, but she looks fine. Core full figure. Next one here. Yeah, this is Desktop Cute series. Desktop Cute series is their smaller line of figures, but the figures are mostly in sitting or squatting position or kneeling position, as is the case over here. And the limited one, the red color one, yeah, looks like a nice figure to celebrate Christmas with once again. Yeah, I do prefer the limited color in this case once again for color contrast. And then we have this one, again, re-release. Taito keeps re-releasing the same figures from previous year but in different color, which in this case, both colors look fine. And this is also Taito Core Full. Next one here, I think this is a new figure. Yeah, Desktop Cute. Chinese dress. Both colors look fine as well. Yeah. But not exactly that big of a fan of this version, maybe because there are no wings on her. You know, Albedo and wings they have to be together to me. And next one here, okay, this is an AMP Plus, I think. I think so. Tachibana Kanade from Angel Beats, a classic, even though it is not exactly that much of a classic, you know, like early 2010s, 2011s, it is more than 10 years old by today. I feel old, I know. Okay, so the difference over here with the limited version, her eyes are red instead of yellow. What's the point of spending double on that? I'll go for the regular version. It's good enough, right? So once again, if you are a big fan of Angel Beats, where their scale figures are a little bit hard to find now, Good Smile did make them back then. This is a nice one, a nice Tenshi figure to settle for. Yeah. Next one here, we have Aqua Floats. Nope. Angel Beats, Aqua Float. I'll go for the AMP Plus if I can. Aqua Floats, not so much. The problem with Aqua Floats is that you buy one, you buy 3 figures, they feel fun, and then once you start buying more, it feels like you have the same figures across the entire shelf. Some people like that, not me. Like, there's a lack of variety in a way. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, now we enter Bochi section. And so, this is where it really sucks that the limited version cost more, where the middle row, the square images, that is the limited version, where you get all the funny face expressions that Hitori Goto is known for. Ryo Yamada as well. I think the wink face, the one eye closed faceplate is a little bit better, so yeah, I have to pay more for that, or just settle for the standard version. I'm not sure what product line is this, but this is Core Full. There we go. This is Core Full. This is not EMP Plus. EMP Plus is more detailed than this. Next one here, more Core Full figures. Okay. For this pair of girls, I would be fine with the standard version. The limited one is just closed eyes. I'm not a big fan of it normally. And then here, more Bochi figures. Okay. So the bottom left corner, that is the best figure of the bunch that I would highly recommend you to get it. I think this is a desktop cute. Yes, it is. That social anxiety face expression. I've always wanted that. Okay, and they look great. All these figures over here, they look great, right? Taito is doing a fabulous job with the prize figures. And even their premium scale figure division, Spiritual, they make excellent figures as well. Next one here, we now enter Dead Alive section. This is an this is a Core Full. Okay, Core Full. Both standard and limited look great. I'm fine with any of it. So this is a good looking figure, but this is the best of the year. Yeah, I also almost bought one, right? But I'm not sure yet. I used to own a Good Smile scale figure, which was amazing, but I sold it because I needed to fund my newer figures. But this one, standard over limited any day. I mean, what the heck, the silver armor, I'll go for the purple armor any day. Not because I love purple waifus, like that is the color you see in the anime, right? Okay, moving on to the next one. One of the best Taito EMP Plus figures this year. Yeah, Kurumi. And in this case, both colors work for me. In fact, the one on the left, the standard version, that color, I've seen it so many times. Outer scale figure also has that color, that I wouldn't mind settling for the limited version if she does not cost too much. But yes, this pair of figures, Toka and Kurumi in AMP Plus line, in my opinion, is kind of a must-have for Dead Alive collectors. Next one here, the bunny. Okay, what is that product line? I can't remember. By Cute Bunny is under FuRyu, but Taito is also making these huge 1/6 scale bunny figures, and I have seen people posting it in Reddit. Yeah, the anime figure subreddit. She looks amazing. That Kurumi on the left, get it, right? That's amazing. The one in the middle and the right, nah, I'm skipping that if I were you. Core Full figure, it is fine, but okay, next one here. This is also a really good one. Like, for me as a photographer, this feels really photogenic. Yeah, and I would love to photograph this figure someday. I would take the standard version because of the color contrast from the maroon skirt. Next one here, we have Desktop Cute. Yeah. Pales in comparison, isn't it? Compared to the previous few Kurumi and Toka figures. Yeah. Maybe can skip them. And then here we now enter into Elena territory, where these are mostly re-releases. They came out last year, this year. Taito repainted their dresses in different colors and re-released the same thing again. So standard, limited, nah. Too many Elena figures out there. And here we go again. We have the Desktop Cute and the Aqua Flows. Same thing. These figures already came out last year. They just repainted it again. So I won't go into that much detail. And then here, we have only one single Kime Yaiba figure. Yeah, Taito is not really focusing on Demon Slayer. That one, I'm not so sure about the plastic god over there, but what else can you do when the figure is upside down? As for Freewen, as good as Taito is, I don't think Taito has the best Freewen prize figure. It is Sega, which we'll get into later on. Yeah. This is fine, but I think Sega did it better with Freewen prize figures. Next one here, Konosuba. Okay. This is great. Especially with the Megumin over there, I'll take the standard version. No need for the limited one with bikini. I'll take the standard Megumin. She looks nice. As for Aqua, yeah, Aqua always gets the short end of the stick, isn't it? Like, she isn't as nice looking in comparison, but I'll take it. She looks okay. And then here are Licorice Recoil. So this is the weird thing, is that the one on the left, Chisato, looks so much better. This is a colorful figure. Meanwhile, Takina is a little bit boring looking, but I don't think these figures are meant to be a pair. The uniform version of Chisato is not yet out, maybe next year. I might get one, like this Chisato casual outfit, and I want a Takina casual outfit to go with her. And here we have the usual Desktop Cute and Aqua Float, which I would normally skip, but the Desktop Cute on this pair on the left, they look fine. I like it a lot. Man, I just can't wait for season 2. Okay, next one here, My Sakurajima got a re-release earlier this year, came out last year. Demand was so high that it sold out that the value actually went up a bit, and then they re-released it earlier this year. The one in the middle from Wonder Egg Priority. Don't ask me what is her name, right? I'm bad at remembering names, even more so for anime that I tried 2 or 3 episodes and quit watching. So as usual, the top one is the standard, the bottom one is limited. Yeah, the closed eye is limited, even though it is the inferior version. The thing with this character is that she has heterochromia, or different colors for each of her eyes, so obviously you want her eyes to be open. Why pay more for the limited one? And yeah, Spy Family, Taito is also ignoring Spy Family for the most part, but we'll get into other brands for that where you have better options. Sega is also the better option despite being a tier C figure company if you are looking for price figures of Anya or Spy Family in general. Next one here, Makise Kuisu or Taito has done a fabulous work with this colorful series on the left. Yeah, limited edition is a bit better over here, but I'll take the standard one. And Aqua Float, yeah, just putting every anime character they can think of on a float. Okay, next one here we go, Marin Kitagawa. Okay, firstly, the one on the left, that is the first T-most figure by Taito, the very first. Releasing in late December, I think around 27th December, and I have pre-ordered it. So she will be included in my next figure haul video in January, not in December. And yeah, I will review it, right? Meanwhile, the second column, the middle column over here, Desktop Cute series Marin Kitagawa, we have the standard on top and limited below. I also purchased the standard version. Man, I shouldn't be telling you guys this early. Yeah, she will be part of my figure haul this month. So expect me to review 2 Marin Kitagawa figures soon. And the one on the right, yeah, I reviewed it on this channel. Go and check out the review. Excellent figure. Came out last year, re-released again this year. And obviously the limited version where one eye is closed is better, but I'm not willing to pay double price for it. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, more Marin Kitagawa figures. We have Aqua Float. And in this case, Marin Kitagawa Aqua Float is quite nice, right? And the middle row, we have Marin in her good old JK uniform, which is actually an okay figure. While the one on the right, top right, is what I would say avoid. Or I would say not necessary to buy it, right? Like, you go for the best Marin Kitagawa figures, the one in this page, and maybe the left or the middle row over here. The one on the right, skip it. But they are so cheap, if you want to buy every single one of her figures, her price figures, then yeah, I can understand it. So the one thing I noticed about Taito is that so many figure companies, both third parties and to a lesser extent the genuine figure companies, they just couldn't get Marin Kitagawa's face right in figures. But Taito does it so effortlessly, so easily. Like, how are they even doing it? I don't know, but they are making it look very easy. That's the thing. That I'm really impressed with Taito in this regard. Moving on to the next one, Miku territory. Yeah, so expect a lot of Miku figures. In fact, Hatsune Miku is the queen of prize figures in year 2024. Not Ram, not Ram, not any other anime characters. Miku leads the way for having the most prize figures made in year 2024. Yeah. Okay, so the first page over here, they are my favorites. among the bunch. AMP Plus, the two on the left, I actually like the limited version magenta outfit a little bit more. But I'll take the standard one if it comes to pricing, right? Yeah, both of them look amazingly detailed. And then the cheerleader one, I prefer the standard version because the limited version looks like a Santa outfit once again. So these price figures are not exactly easy to find. AMP Plus. Minimum 4,000 yen, can go higher than that depending on the demand over in Japan. So yeah, they don't come cheap, but they are worth it. And then next one here, I like this a lot. The one on the left, what is that? Is that like a tracksuit or something? I don't know, but whatever that she's wearing, it looks amazing. And the limited version, white and lime green. Oh, that is fabulous color scheme. Meanwhile, the sleepy one on the right, desktop cute. You might have seen people posting pictures of that one in the anime figure subreddit, and she looks amazing. Go and get it. Yeah. In that case, the sleepy one, I'll take the standard version because I think the white color shirt suits her better than the grey color one. Next Miku figure, more amazing Miku figures. The one on the left row. Yeah, we have... That's a jacket, right? Yeah, I think she has a jacket. Whatever that she's wearing, it looks amazing. And look at all those straps on her body. Man, I mean, this level of detail in the price figure is quite unprecedented in a way. Like, we are only starting to see this level of detail in price figures starting from around last year. The middle row for Aqua Floats. This is also one of the better Aqua Floats. So go and get one if you like her. I'll take the top one, the standard one. I think white color suits Miku better than black. And then more Miku figures. This must be the Pia Pro series. And some of them are Gurudo art, I think. The one where she is on the globe, I think that is Gurudo art. So this is the cuter type of design for Miku. Some of you will love it, some of you not so much. I like it, yeah. And the difference between standard and limited, I'll go for standard for this set over here. Next, Miku price figure, more AMP Plus. The one on the left is that like, what do you call that? Middle Eastern kind of dress. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest, but it is AMP Plus, so it is a good figure. And then the next one, that gothic dress over there, looks fine. She looks fine. Also an AMP Plus, I think. Yep. But I don't like this pair as much as this image over here, right? But all of them are really good Miku figures. You see, Taito is doing God's work over here with price figures. Next one here, okay. This is artwork by Rodi, the one on the top right corner. This one, I mean, all of them are nice. There are no bad Miku figures, you know. And this page over here, this must be the Hatsune Miku something series. I can't remember the name. The one I said is mid-tier. So I would skip these. Yeah, I would skip them. Little Red Riding Hood. And then Sakura Miku. Okay, Sakura Miku, the two on the left, that is AMP Plus. Nice buy. Meanwhile, the one on the right, yeah, the green tea color or matcha color outfit is the better looking one, simply because it is not entirely pink. But personally, I'm not that big of a fan of Sakura Miku. Yeah, I prefer the original blue one. Next one here, Oshinoko finally got. We are almost 30 minutes in and I have only gone through one single figure company. Okay, Oshinoko, I'm starting off with the eye and also the best ones on the left. Yeah, my favorite one, followed by Aqua Floats. No. Okay, and then unfortunately, Akane and Kana here look kind of terrible. I would avoid them. Yeah. And next one here, okay, this is so much better. This is Taito Kofu. Both are amazing, and I would stick with the standard version. Okay, next one here, Aqua Floats, and okay, we have Ruby. Ruby, same thing, I'll take the one in the middle, the standard version, Taito Kofu. But Kana looks amazing. In swimsuit, maybe because she is a lolly and 3D outfit goes really well together. Next one here, okay, Queen's Essential Quintuplets. You'll see a lot of these figures from every company. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe it is popular in Japan. You got Suba, Miku, Alright, Ram. So this page over here, my favorite as usual. I'll start off my favorites. Both are AMP+, right? They're both getting. The weird part is that the Taito is spamming so many RAMs, but RAM is nowhere to be seen somehow. Or maybe that they're waiting for next year. I don't know. You see, I normally associate RAM with black color made outfit, but you know the limited one, the baby blue, doesn't look bad at all. Anyways, next one over here, this is the one on the left is a good buy as well. She is in bunny suit with Subaru's jacket. Nice combo. Limited one is nice as well. I like the white bunny suit, but that jacket, that is not Subaru's jacket. Like the color is wrong. So I'll take the standard one. As for this angel dress version, whatever it is called, it is fine, but not my kind of thing. Next page here, okay, we have the Christmas or Santa version that came out like 2 years ago. They are re-releasing it, and then the one in the middle and right is like, nurse outfit. Is that even a nurse outfit? Looks like it to me, but the limited edition has better colors. Next one here, okay, desktop cute, and the one in the middle, I'm not sure what line is that, but nope, I will skip these. Next RAM figure, all these, I would skip them. Like, the one in the middle, the blue and white dress, it looks like she's wearing plastic rather than wearing an actual dress. It looks really glossy, really plasticky for some reason. It doesn't look good, yeah. And then Ryza! Okay, the one on the left, that is my favorite figure of Ryza because she has the best thighs. But the one in the middle isn't too bad either. So this page, they are my favorite Ryza prize figures so far. Get them while you can. And this page over here, yeah, I would choose to skip them, but you know, prize figures, it really is so cheap. Maybe snatch them all. I don't know, because Taito in general are good buys. And then, yeah, this last page over here, this is the one that I like the least. I would skip these. Next page, No Game No Life, where all of them are just Shiro. Where is Stephanie Dola, that doggy? Anyways, we have a walking LGBT flag over here, and as usual, the left column is my favorite one, followed by Aqua Float, and the one on the top right, that looks fine, but I will stick with the standard version because that is the color of a dress in the anime. Next one here, okay, the one on the left, I watched the anime. It is a seasonal anime. Tensei Ojo something. I liked it. Hints of Yuri, but I loved it. And then we have Kasugano Sora, Best Emoto, where my favorite one is the one on the right. Yeah. Limited version, of course, if I could even get it. Kasugano Sora, of course, her best scale figures all these years are by Alter. Regardless of whether it is the Chinese dress version or her normal white dress, Alter did the best work with Sora scale figures, but for prize figures, I would go for the one on the top right corners, yeah. Moving up next, we are done with Taito, moving on to FuRyu. Of course, I'm going to put FGO in the first page, right? So that Koyanskaya figure over there, did I get one? No, I did not, but I might, I don't know yet. The reason I did not get one is because that is Noodle Stopper. I'm not a big fan of it. Like, I had a couple of Noodle Stopper FGO figures and they are not good at all. The one in the middle, Arknights, what's her name again? Can't remember. And the one on the right, Jess, from that Reincarnated as Pig anime or something. Noodle Stopper, once again, I would avoid it. Yeah. Next one, we have Overlord. So the Buy Cute Bunnies, get them. Overlord, Albedo, and Sheltier. The one in the middle, I'm not sure what product line, should be a Trio Try It, I think. And the Noodle Stopper on the right, yeah, avoid it. Because they are very small, it also means the detail level is kind of poor, yeah. Next one here, the one on the left, I think that is from a seasonal anime. Is it Pon no Michi or something? P-O-N, Pon, right? Not P-O-R-N. I did not watch it. But that is a nice figure. And then we have Bochi, 3 Bochi figures over here, which are not as good as Taito's offerings. And then, Chainsaw Man, Makima. I do have Makima right behind me. I haven't bought Power yet. I might get one because they are meant to be a pair. Buy Cute Bunnies, get it, right? And that Makima bunny over there, her price is going up over in China in Taobao. It is insane. Like, they are now asking for 300 Chinese yuan for one of those. What the heck? Yeah, so Power's price has not gone up yet. I think I better get one before it goes up. Meanwhile, the one in the middle, that Makima looks terrible. That Chainsaw Man on the right looks terrible as well. Nope. And then we have Dead Alive. Okay, so Buy Cute bunnies once again are highly recommended, but it feels like Taito did a better job with the bunny Kurumi earlier we saw. Yeah, maybe because it is because of the color of her, no, her bunny suit. It is not bright red like this. I'm not a big fan of it. I prefer a darker shade of red, like maroon, which is what Taito went for, so I favor the Taito version. But the second Dead Alive figure over there, can't remember her name. Is it Mukuro? Can't remember her name. I'm surprised that they decided to do a figure of a side character or an insert character that only appeared later in Season 3, Season 4, yeah. And then we have 2 Dungeon Meshi figures. They are Noodle Stoppers, no. And then here we have Elena, Noodle Stopper. The one in the second one from the left, seasonal anime. I can't remember what's the title. Yeah, and then we have Spice and Wolf Holo, and the one on the right is... Who's that old fart? Who's that boomer? From Hokuto no Ken, right? Anyways, because they are Noodle Stoppers, no, don't get them. And then we have, okay, Demon Slayer, like, all of these look terrible in my opinion. Nah. Maybe that Nezuko is worth picking up because she looks adorable, but everything else, no. Noodle Stoppers all the way, right? All of these are Noodle Stoppers. Same thing over here, and then, Haikyuu. I think FuRyu and Sega, they make a lot of Haikyuu figures, but almost none of them look that good. If you see the figure sitting or squatting, that is Noodle Stopper, I wouldn't touch them. And then, okay, we have a Hunter Cross Hunter, Killua Zoldyck, Gone Freaks, right? I'm surprised I remember their names. Oh, that dude, I don't know. And the one on the right, that is from JJK, I think. Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, next one here, the one on the left, seasonal anime. I can't remember the title anymore, long title. If you love JKS, get it, that is a good figure. Yeah, that's a good figure. Then we have 2 Inuyasha figures that look exceptional. I'm surprised that it is not a FuRyu Tenitol figure, yeah. And as you guys noticed, I did not cover any Tenitol figures because I cover those in my figure news fix. And then here we have Kaguya-sama. This reminds me of Tenitol figures. They have a line of Tenitol figures from Quint Essential Quintuplets which looks almost exactly like this. Not sure if I like them. And then, Kaiju number 8. All of them are Noodle Stoppers, man. And the thing that is so deceiving is that they look amazing in these photography works, but the actual figure does not look that nice. Yeah. And what? K-On! In year 2024? Then we have Mato Seihei no Slave, followed by... Okay. This is from Undead Unluck, I think. I did not watch the anime. And then the one on the rightmost, for an ongoing seasonal anime, Magilumia or something like that. That figure looks nice. Maybe it is because of the colors. But nah, I wouldn't buy anything from this page. And then next one here, we have... Okay, the 2 figures on the left, Mai Sakurajima and that girl, which I don't remember her name, other than knowing that she got kicked in the ass, right? Both of them are Noodle Stoppers, so a big no. The same thing can be said for the other 3, from Megami Terrace Cafe, Harem anime, that I actually enjoyed. And then we have Decoy's Recoil. They look fine, but not that impressive at the same time. The one on the bottom, I don't know what's her name, but that is the VTuber. And then we have Toho, and the other 2 are Token Ranbu. What is up with all these Noodle Stoppers? But at least the good news is that I don't have to spend money. Moving up next, alright, we are now looking at Hatsune Miku again. They have a lot of figures, like I said earlier. And the one on the left, that Buy Cute Bunny, yeah, I still prefer the older versions, be it the black or the red. Oh no, the white color one. And then this year, they re-released it in pink, which is kind of a mismatch to Miku somehow. I don't know. Doesn't look that good on her. And then we have 3 Sakura Mikus. All of them are, yeah, they are Noodle Stoppers. Nah. And then, Rurudo art. So the 2 Miku figures on the left, get them, regardless of which color. Both of them look great, really. Tough choice. Buy Cute Bunny in the middle, right? This is one of my least favorite Buy Cute Bunnies. So, and okay, the one on the right, that is one of the better looking Noodle Stoppers out there, but in general, I don't touch them. Buy up the Buy Cute Bunnies. Seriously, that Gurudo art Miku looks so good. And then, okay, this page consists of some of my favorite Miku figures by FuRyu. The one on the left, I'm not sure what product line is that, But she looks incredible. She looks almost skilled figure level detail, man. I think it is called Devil Miku. Can search it in my figure collection. Oh, damn. The same figure. Yeah, same figure. Okay. And then the one on the right, those two are Pia Pro characters. So they tend to look really cute, but they are part of the Noodle Stopper series. You know, having a few Noodle Stoppers along the side of a shelf or even your desktop PC looks nice, but in general, you know, I wouldn't pay more than 15 bucks for each. Like 10 to 15 bucks. Yeah, I'm a cheapskate, I know. This page, I can't recommend them. Yeah, all this came out this year in year 2024. Okay, and then moving on. Okay, the top row, the upper left corner, those two. She looks like a walking vegetable to me for some reason. I don't like it. Even though it is supposedly one of FuRyu's better Miku figures, and the rest, they are all Noodle Stoppers. It feels really repetitive, isn't it? It feels like buying the same thing with a slightly different design. And then, okay, Mononoke on top left, and then we have, Nikke. What's her name again? That is Brit, and then we have Nier Automata 2B. Bottom row, that is from Nige Joju something. I know it sounds like the N-word, but that is the name of the title of the anime series, which I did not watch again. And here we have, is this V Singer Luo Tianyi? I think so. Yeah, V Singer, and then we have Gobi on the left, on the right, I mean. The moment I see sitting pose figure, Noodle Stopper, no. Next one here, SAO, Suck S Online, we have Asuna and Lifa. Okay, I can vouch for the bunny girls at least. They are fine. Then we have, is that Anis from Nikke? No, that is Raisa. Okay, that is Raisa. Okay, and then we have Anya. I think only one figure of Anya from FuRyu. Not very nice. And then, okay, we have Shigure Ui on the left, followed by this lolly from Shumatsu Train seasonal anime. And I heard that it got really dark, right? I haven't watched it. Then the one in the middle, the office girl, which is actually just a school girl, by the way. I think she's 18. Legal already. Sasaki no Pi-chan, I'm waiting for season 2. And then we have the dude from Solo Leveling, not very nice. And then the one on the right, Tag Opt Destiny. Okay, I mean, that's so random. Why Tag Opt Destiny suddenly got a Noodle Stopper? Because FuRyu made a scale figure of her not too long ago, a few years ago. Yeah, that one bargain beans. I still remember that one. And then here we have Super Sonico. So with Sonico, normally I would tell you guys to go to Mandarake, for example, look for the pre-owned ones or the unopened but box damaged ones by Orchid Seed especially. Some of them has gotten really cheap but not price figure level cheap. We're looking at 8,000 to 15,000 yen. Those are amazing. Orchid Seed Sonico figures are among the best out there, even though they came out quite a while ago. But if you want even cheaper, then any of these four are great buys. Yeah. From my most favorite to my least favorite, that would be left to right. Yeah, I actually arranged them in a very specific way. So these are big figures, right? Big figures for a low cost. And then, okay, Uma Musume, two of them on the left. And then we have Tokyo Revengers in the middle and right. Noodle Stoppers. Okay, later on, Bandai Spirits, they have a lot of Tokyo Revenger figures, which I will skip past all of them. Otherwise, this figure would get too long, right? It is insane because I'm covering a year's worth of price figures over here. And finally, I think this is the last one. Was it the last one for FuRyu? I'm not too sure. No, I don't think so. We still have Queen's Essential Quintuplet Sisters, right? So this is Euro Camp figures by FuRyu, and they actually fine, all four of them. Yeah. And then, there we go, Oshinoko. All four look terrible, right? The one on the left, the word trans there, it is actually translucent. Translucent for the hair, because that figure came out a year ago with opaque hair, re-releasing it with transparent material for the hair. There we go. Queen's Essential Quintuplet Sisters, we have, what's her name again? Ichika, I think. Ichika, and then Itsuka. Anyways, Miku and Nino. Which none of them I can recommend, if I have to be honest. None of them. The one on the left most, that is the Trio Try It series, I think. Yeah, which is the better one, but Yotsuba, and okay, now Ram. The one on the left, you know, the Ram figures by FuRyu this year is not very impressive. I don't like any of these over here. And the red color one over there, that is from their super special figure line, Triple S line, which is not common. The whole figure is so shiny, so glossy. I'm not sure if I like that. Yeah. More Ram figures. I like none of them. Seriously. I think they are running out of ideas already for what to dress up these two characters in when it comes to outfit design. Okay, the pair on the left, that is kind of nice, white and black. The weird part over here is that Ram and Ram in the middle bunny suit, both are wearing blue bunny suit. Really? Seriously? Like, really? Maybe next year they will re-release the same figure, both wearing pink, and you're forced to buy them again, and now you have two pairs of Ram and Ram figures that's forcing you to spend money. Must be that. Okay, and then finally, Sega. Wow, we are almost 15 minutes in and we are only halfway through. Okay, Sega has, they actually make certain figures that other price figure brands, especially FuRyu and Taito, refuse to make. So you shouldn't discount Sega even though they are tier C in a way. Okay, that power figure over there is actually one of the better Sega figures. But Chainsaw Man in general, I wouldn't touch them. And then we have the sitting pose figure in the middle. I think it's a Chokonose, yep. Their version of Noodle Stopper, avoid it. And the one on the right, the bust figure, yes, half a figure, bust figure. I forgot what product line is that, what is the name, but I'm not a fan of bust figures in general, so I wouldn't buy them. Okay, that Albedo right there. And then, okay, Bochi. So Sega has pretty decent Bochi figures, but the one I would get would be the top row, I think. Yeah. Simply for the face expressions, right? Especially with Hitori Goto. And then, see, this is the special thing about Sega that FuRyu and Taito did not do. FuRyu and Taito, they did figures of the 4 main characters only, but Sega, they went and do the insert characters, like, I don't know her name. The one on the left, the manager at the club they perform in, and then that drunk girl over there they met halfway in the series. I actually appreciate Sega for doing these characters, right? Yeah, they don't have to be too complex, like this is good enough for a price figure. And then this is Detective Conan. Nah. There are a lot of figures of Conan. I'm not going to go into the details. I'm just compiling what they made this year. Moving up next, okay, we have our last 3 Conan figures below, but the top row, done. Yeah, that is all Sega came up with this year in 2024. Only 6 figures, and I'm a bit surprised by the lukewarm response this anime got from figure brands considering how popular it is, but I absolutely did not like it. Like, I did not like the art. Okay, so, of course, the girls are going to get most of the figures. The one on the top right corner, that looks fantastic actually. Yeah. Okay, next one, Kime Yaiba. Okay, so Sega has this new product line where most of them are Kime Yaiba figures. What is the name of the product line again? I couldn't remember. But they have diorama bases. Oh. So you see, yeah, upper middle, Tanjiro and Nezuko, and then we have Akaza. And then the 2 figures below, especially the one on the bottom left, what's his name again? Anyways, this kind of base for a price figure is rare, very rare. So I'm not writing off Sega for this reason. That is something you'll see in Figure Arts Zero by Bandai, and those are like 10,000 yen each. Yeah. So Sega is doing fantastic work over here with some of their product lines. I wouldn't discount them for this reason. And we have more Kime Yaiba figures over here, the ones that I cannot recommend because they look horrible. Yeah, Chokonose figures. And then what else do we have? Okay, Dungeon Meshi on the left, and on the right we have Eminence in Shadow. I think Bandai Spirits did better figures, or I think we have more Eminence in Shadow figures later by Bandai Spirits. Is this outfit from the VN or the manga or something? I haven't seen them wear this in the anime. I don't think so. For Dungeon Meshi, if possible, try to get the Tenitals. Yeah, FuRyu Tenitals, like 5,000 yen each, more expensive than prize figures, like the price of 2 prize figures, but worth it. And then, okay, Sega is known for Evangelion, right? Like, you want prize figure of Eva, you look at Sega and no one else. So here we have some of the better ones. My favorite Rei anime over here is the one on the left. The second one is not that good looking. I don't like the face somehow. And then Asuka, the third and the fourth one, they look fine. I mean, all 3 Asuka figures over here, they are fine, right? Makinami is also okay. Like this first page over here, all these figures, they look great. And then the next one here, okay, these are the terrible ones, especially Makinami over there on the left. What the heck? That is a train wreck of a face. So, you see, that's the thing. If they screw up one figure, I wouldn't buy all 3 because they are meant to be a set. And I am unwilling to pay for a train wreck face over there. Not to mention, they are way too skinny. Like, look at those legs over there. They're thinner than my arm, I think. And then these 3 are a little bit better, but yeah. Maybe it is because of the base, right? Okay, moving on next, FGO. Okay, we have 2 FGO figures, only 2. That average figure over there, I've wanted to get one for a while, but somehow I haven't done so, and I don't even know why. That Musashi over there, it looks very low effort to me, not very detailed. And then we have 2 GGO figures over here. I'm surprised we did not get any land prize figures. Okay, I'm next. Okay, this is what I was talking about earlier, about Sega being the best brand for freeware figures. I know these product pictures can look a little bit misleading because, you know, the job of a photographer is to make the products that they are photographing look good so that people want to buy them. So maybe the quality control is not as great as what these images show you, but at least the face sculpt is very nicely done. And these 4 figures over here in this page are the ones you should be going for if you are looking to get free run prize figures. Yeah, look at the ones by Sega. And then the next page over here, more excellent prize figures of free run from Sega. We even have, yeah, the side characters and aura as well. No other brands are doing figures, right, of those side characters. So look at Sega for prize figures of free run. That trap chest over there, that is a must-have. Seriously, I should have bought one when it came out. I need to buy one. See, the thing is that I don't pay attention to price figures that much. I compile them way later, and then, yeah, I miss out on cool stuff like that. I want it. Okay, meanwhile, the one on the middle and the right, yeah, the dress and the tuxedo are no. Okay, Chokonose figures, no, don't buy them. There are so many better ones over here. This page and this page. Why would you buy trash like this, right? Okay, next one here is the Order a Rabbit, 2 of them. Okay, so if you want scale figures, look at Plum, unfortunately, but Plum made a lot of the scale figures. And then we have Golden Kamui, which I wouldn't touch. Okay, Heaven Burns Red. I think El Coco has 1/7 scale figures from Heaven Burns Red for like 3,000 yen, but they are just a little bit better than prize figures. The one I'm most impressed with, yeah, you know me well, I like details, and the one on the top right corner, oh, that is exceptional for a prize figure. Okay, so next one here, Spice and Wolf. The one on the left is the best one, for sure. It is so obvious. I think that is a Lumina Star, Sega Lumina Star. Okay, and then, okay, Jigokuraku, and then we have, okay, the other 2 girls with white color backgrounds. Don't expect me to remember any names. They are from the seasonal anime. There won't be any season 2, I think. It ended nicely. Jellyfish Can't Swim. What's the Japanese title again? I enjoyed it. I like it a lot. Other than the ending feeling a little bit too rushed. Yeah. But these 4 figures over here, I mean, the way they're being set up, the pose is amazing. But other than that, they don't look very good, right? Next one here, okay, JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, and yeah, as you can see, some of them over here has diorama bases. Man, If you told me just 2 or 3 years ago that prize figures that cost 2 or 3,000 yen will get diorama bases, I wouldn't have believed you. They are incredible. So Sega is also one of the best brands to go for if you are looking for prize figures of Jujutsu Kaisen. So you see, just because Sega is TLC or not as good as Taito doesn't mean you should overlook them. It really depends on what anime series you're looking for, the figures. Then you choose the brands based on that. Yeah. Of course, the final product won't look as good as these pictures over here. But you look at the entire package, right? The diorama base, the figure, and everything else, they are doing a better work over here with JJK figures. Okay, and then we have more over here. This page is they are the ones that I can't recommend, obviously. Come on, why are they not wearing swimsuit when they are holding a water pistol over there? Yeah. Okay, Kaiju number 8. Again, these are a little bit better than whatever FuRyu did earlier. Maybe because the FuRyu ones are sitting pose, I think. Was it? These are a little bit better looking. And yeah, the Chokonose, again, don't buy them. They look terrible. Seriously, what the heck? Huh. And then, okay, Konosuba with Megumin, Darkness, Aqua, Megumin, and yeah, that girl on the right, I can't remember her name already. Is that the same lolly where she lives in a castle? Is it the same one? So, Darkness looks amazing. Megumin is fine as well. I mean the Megumin on the left, right? Yeah, it is a bit inconsistent over here. And then, Licorice Recoil, the one I like the most is on the left. Okay, these are amazing. This pair of Macross Frontier figures, I wouldn't have expected these to be prize figures. Yeah, that is an incredible amount of details. And even if those are 4,000 to 5,000 yen each, maybe it is justifiable. And then from Makine, we have a single figure of Ana Yanami, which I suggest you guys to wait. Or just get the pop-up Red L by Good Smile. I know, not the same price tier, that is 8,000 yen, but pop-up Red L is worth getting. Moving up next, okay, Marin Kitagawa territory again. I grouped all of them together. So my favorite one over here is the one on the left. That is Inui Sajuna cosplaying. And that looks so good. Sega Luminasta, right? Meanwhile, the two Marin Kitagawa figure over here, especially the one in the middle, looks terrible for some reason. The one on the right is okay. It is okay, but Taito did a far better job than Sega over here. I hope that their scale or their size isn't too different. I would take the Inui Sajuna and display it next to Taito's prize figures of Marin. If that is even possible, like it is not too big or too small, I hope their skills match. But Taito has mastered the art of making Marin's face right? Even Sega couldn't get it right. These two Marin figures over here, they don't exactly look that good. Okay, next one here, Meshley. Okay, so I'll be covering the figures of Meshley only from Sega. Bandai Spirits has a lot and I will be skipping past them later on. So most of these over here, the top row, do not buy them. The bottom row, yes, go and get them. Simple. Right? Oh, that base is incredible. Okay, next one, Monogatari. Have 4 figures over here and they are not particularly impressive, Yeah. The one on the right that looks the worst among the 4. The best seller here is probably Oshino Shinobu. Okay, next one. Okay, the 2 figures on the left, Nazuna from Call of the Night, I think. Those 2 figures came out more than a year ago. They were being re-released in year 2024 because people actually like the character. And then we have 3 Nier Automata prize figures over there, which I would suggest you guys to avoid. Next one here, Nige Jozu again on the left. In the middle, we have Raiza. That is the best Raiza prize figure by Sega. And it is tough because the Raiza figures by FuRyu earlier, was it the FuRyu one? One really thick ties, was it Taito or FuRyu? Those were amazing. I want one. But this one by Sega, where both of them are leaning against that barrel, yeah, I like it a lot. The one on the right, tough choice, isn't it? Because you get Claudia Valence as a prize figure. We don't get many figures of her. Yeah. Then, okay, Oshinoko. So the best one is probably bottom left. Yeah, those three in swimsuit. That looks incredible for price figure standard, of course. The rest are chokonoses or noodle stoppers. Okay, and then what else do we have over here? The one on the bottom left, I'm not sure what title the anime is. It is a seasonal anime, but yeah, those are three separate figures. They are worth getting because it looks amazing. Like, I would love to get all three just to post it this way and do figure photography. It looks so natural, no slice of life thing. The one on the top left corner, that is, what's her name? I can't remember. That is from Spy Classroom. It is weird that only one single figure. Where are the other members? Yeah. And then the one in the middle and the right, that is from Rurouni Kenshin. I'm more used to calling it Samurai X from my childhood. Yeah, and that Kenshin figure looks incredible. Okay. Up next, okay, this anime with a long ass title, but I just call it that Russian girl anime, you know. All four, I just couldn't recommend them. I would suggest waiting for better figures of these four characters to come out. And we have Best Emoto right there. But she does not get enough justice with this figure over here. They look terrible in general. So I would avoid these four. Okay, next one, Saekano. We don't see many Saekano price figures nowadays compared to just a year or two ago. So we have Megumi Kato and Eriwi. Okay, my favorite one is the one on the left. The other three, no. Okay, what else do we have? Asuna from Sword Art Online, and then the one in the middle from seasonal anime that I don't know the title. The same thing can be said for the right one. Yeah, I'm just compiling all of them, the figures. You know, if I were to go through the pictures one by one and put file names on them so that I remember the character's name, this video would go on for 3 or 4 hours, which is why I compiled and not stack images together on every page like this so that I can go through the figures a lot faster. Okay, here we have Seiyu wa Ura Omote or something, seasonal anime. I want to watch it, but I haven't done so yet, the one on the left. Then we have Euro Camp in the middle, which looks kind of nice, and we have Zelda on the right corner. Okay, and then Shangri-La Frontier. Please, if you have not watched it, go and watch it. In my opinion, the best gaming anime. Better than Sword Art Online, seriously. The thing with Sword Art Online is that it is starting to feel a little bit overhyped, but I heard that the popularity is sliding nowadays. But in terms of gaming theme anime, it feels like the author of Shangri-La Frontier, you can feel it. It feels like the author is very passionate about games. And he understands how game mechanics work. And it really shows in the way he wrote this Shangri-La Frontier over here. So go and watch it. Unfortunately, can't recommend the price figures over here. Yeah. They are very mid at best, but it is not like you have much of a choice, right? Taito and FuRyu did not make any of them. Then here are Suki Mega. That's all I remember about the anime title. The short name is Suki Mega. As usual, my favorite one is the one on the left. Nice pose over there. And the one on the right, yeah. Noodle stoppers again. Nah. Okay, so here we have Kaito and 2 Luca figures. The best Luca figure is the one on the right. I wonder, oh, that is a Piapro figure. Must be under Luminasta series. Yeah, it is not like I remember the products line, you know. Okay, and then here, okay, finally Miku. So this page, all 4, these are my favorite Miku prize figures by Sega this year. All 4 of them. Yeah, best to worst, left to right. But all 4 are great. You can get them. And then the rest, not so much, right? This page, the ones in this page are still okay. We have a Snow Miku down there and Vanilla Miku on the right. And this last page over here are the ones that I can't recommend because they look kind of mid or terrible. Yeah. Next page here, yeah, so Sega has only 2 Uma Musume figures over here. They are fine for what they are. Bandai Spirits is having control over all of Uma Musume prize figures otherwise. And here we have 2 figures of Lloyd from Spy Spy Family. I want to say Spy Classroom. Spy Family, and both of them are quite decent. So actually, if you want figures, prize figures from Spy Family, Sega is actually the top choice over here. Not FuRyu, not Taito, not Bandai. Sega is the top choice. And their Your Forger look amazing. All three of these look amazing. Seriously. And the best part is their Anya figures. Like, you have so many variety over here in different poses, and every single one of them are so desirable. I mean, there are none of these Anya figures over here that I would say, no, don't get it. Maybe other than the top right corner over there. Yeah, the white color background one, where she's eating ice cream. But everything else, like, okay, some of them have two different versions, two different faceplates. You get one, you don't need both. But and then you have the one Anya playing spy on the bottom left. I want it. See, Sega is doing incredible work with Anya prize figures. So yeah, this is the brand to look for if you want Anya figures and Spy Family in general. And then here, finally, we are going into Queen's Essential Quintuplets again, but Sega's versions are terrible in general. None of these I can recommend at all. Yeah. None. Can't recommend any of these. Next, RAM. Again, V0. Okay, so this first page over here, okay, the biggest page on the left, that is my favorite Ram and Ram figure by Sega all year. I have always loved this raincoat concept, where it is semi-transparent or translucent in the way, and then underneath they are wearing normal clothes. This looks amazing, right? I should get them, seriously. I think I should get them from Taobao. Meanwhile, the other two on the right, Ram with wings, like what is that all about? I'm not sure. Is that a reference to something in the visual novel or manga that I missed out on? Yeah, let me know if you know something about that. The one on the right, that is a re-release. I believe it came out before. And then, okay, next page over here, these four, I can't really recommend them. Yeah, that raincoat is amazing. I like it so much. The rest is meh. It feels meh. And then I have no idea what this thing is, like Twisted Wonderland or something like that. Disney stuff. What is this? Nah. F Disney. Okay, Mai Sakurajima, where Sega is also one of the better brands to get her figures after Taito. After Taito, simply because Taito has the AMB Plus series, right, which is the best. But the next best thing, these three over here, yeah, they are worth getting. Came out in year 2024. I like the summer dress a lot. Photogenic, you know. And then the next page over here, these are the ones that I can't really recommend because they don't look as good. Yeah. And then that is all for Sega, finally. Last figure brand for today, Bandai Spirits. So before I proceed, I'm not touching anything from Dragon Ball and even One Piece. I'm not going through them because there are way too many, seriously. This video would get too long. And for those of you who love One Piece and Dragon Ball, yeah, look no further than Bandai Spirits to supply your endless needs for cheap figures. And Bandai Spirits, they actually do very good One Piece price figures, right? Not just the ones on screen over here. Even their Yamato price figures are quite exceptionally detailed for the asking price, right? Don't overlook those. Okay, and then yeah, basically anything that is manly, I'm cutting them off. We are already way beyond an hour now. Okay, firstly, 2.5D or 2.5 dimensional seduction. This is where Bandai shines, right? So much for being tier D, but they do have stuff that are really nice that you shouldn't overlook. And this is one of them. The two figures on the left, I want it. It looks amazing, and I'm a little bit unwilling to spend big money on expensive scale figures for a seasonal anime that might be forgotten in 3 to 6 months' time, right? And that is when the scale figures start to drop in value. So yeah, those two on the left are amazing. And then what Bandai Spirits is doing over here, they are making figures of the side or insert characters as well. Mayumi, the one in the middle, right? The sensei, and then that drama queen. Yeah. I don't remember her name. I just call her the drama queen because she is the one starting a fight with other cosplayers. Okay. And then moving on to the next page over here, as you can see, Bandai Spirits is spamming the heck out of 2.5D seduction price figures. Oh, so many of them. I think I just saw Pony Canyon announcing a scale figure of her and it looks amazing as well. But price figures of these, I think it wouldn't hurt to get one or two. Like, we have figures of the side characters, including that Marin Kitagawa copycat at the bottom over there holding a pen. Yeah. As much as she being a Marin Kitagawa copycat, I actually prefer 2.5D Seduction, the storytelling and everything. So which one is your pick? So many of them. I'll go back to page 1 and get the 2 on the left. Yeah. Alright, moving on. Oh, wait. You know what? I did not even know these 3 figures existed. Bandai Spirits is making FGO figures. Oh yeah, they did so in the past. I think they had Saber Alter or something like that. They had Canis as well, right? Ichiban Kuji. Are these Ichiban Kujis? I mean, if they are, I am going to be so pissed because I'm not paying $50 for this thing. 25, $30 maybe, not 50 or 60. But I want them so badly. Why you do this to me, Bandai Spirits? Even more so for that saber face on the left, there are no scale figures of her in that outfit. Melusine, I can get the Good Smile scale figure that went on pre-order a few weeks ago. Fine, I can forget about Melusine. But that saber face right there. I wasn't salty about Canis as well because Good Smile made an outstanding scale figure of her. Anyways, moving on to the next one. On the left, we have Ao no Hako. Yeah, the blue box I haven't watched yet. Seasonal anime this season. Then we have Cardcaptor Sakura and that pig girl again. Cardcaptor Sakura, I think that, yeah, Ichiban Kuji, there you go. It is not cheap, right? So, my problem with Ichiban Kuji is very simple, the price. For those of us who are not playing the crane machine to win it at a few hundred yen. Those 2 blue box figures, they look kind of nice, really. Yeah, and if you want price figures from Blue Lock, Bandai Spirits is the only one you can go for. So here we go, there's so many of them over here. Yeah, and they look pretty competent as well. And then moving on, we have, what is this? Oh, BNHA, Boku no Hero Academia. And I'm actually a little bit surprised by how popular Lady Nagant is among price figures. There are quite a few figures of her. I'm not sure if I covered all of them over here. She's like the second most popular character after Toga Himiko among the price figure makers. Yeah. There's so many Toga Himiko at the bottom and the 2 on the left corner. Yeah. From bottom left corner, 2 of them, they are fine. And then the third one, check my teeth, Mr. Dentist. Okay, and then, okay, Bochi. These are hands down the worst looking Bochi figures among the 4 companies. Look at Ryo Yamada's face. Or Kita's face. Ikuyo Kita, right? The one on the bottom left. Oh my god. Okay, so if you want Bandai's Bochi figure, that's the one you should get. Because, you know, 4 of them in a unique pose and they complement each other, then that is something worth getting. But this, oh my god, this looks terrible. Okay, and then we have only one single Eva figure from Bandai because Sega is making the rest. Okay, Chainsaw Man, they are also horrible. Chainsaw Man figures by Bandai, don't touch them, right? All these, Okay, moving on to the next one. Kime Yaiba again, Demon Slayer, where I can recommend none of these. Remember, we are looking at a tier D price figure brand. None of these. Yeah, there are the male characters, of course. Just that I skipped past them. Too many of them. Once again, over 1,000 figures this year alone from Bandai Spirits, right? Too many. And here, we have some of the better looking, or even the best looking price figures of Eminence in Shadow. Yeah, we have Alpha, Delta, is that Beta, and Epsilon. This is under Bandai's Relax Time series, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they are casual outfit price figures. Their size, the size is kind of decent. They are not too small, right? So these 4 are worth getting. I actually like them quite a bit. And then on the top right, we have Yu Yu Hakusho. Not my kind of thing. I don't have anything personal towards Yu Yu Hakusho, but you know the anime channel, Animax, they made me hate the series because they repeat telecast it like 5 times a day every day. Then here we have Gintama. Yeah, you want Gintama figures? Only Bandai. No one else are making them in the price figure range. Okay, don't have much of a comment otherwise. And then what else do we have? Okay, of course, Bandai means Gundam, right? So we have Witch from Mercury, one of the first LGBT Gundam series out there. I think it was fine. I loved the animation quality. The problem is that 24 episodes feel too quick and too rushed, and like Caliban Gundam at the end, that Gundam appeared for like 1.5 episodes only. What the heck? It was too rushed. This series needed 50 episodes, not 24. And of course, Gundam Seed, the hottest Gundam series at the moment, and it is my childhood. I don't care what the haters say, it is my favorite Gundam series among all, including Universal Century or any other alternate universes. Gundam Seed is the kind of Gundam series where I'm willing to spend scale figure money on their scale figures. Yeah, give us a scale of Luna Maria and Marin Hawk as well. Don't just give us Lakers Klein all the time. Haikyuu. Nah. Look kind of horrible over here compared to what Sega or the other brands did. Okay, and then here we have a Hololive price figure on the left. Quite unusual, I know. In the middle, we have Jigokuraku, middle and right. They don't look particularly impressive. Okay, and then here we have Hunter Cross Hunter. Yeah, all 5 are from Hunter Cross Hunter. I'm not exactly like a big fan of classic anime. I did like Law of Wacky. Ah, yes. So Bandai is known for Idolmaster figures. Lots of them, right? And in general, they are okay purchases. The Relax Time series and then Ichiban Kuji, very expensive. And the one at the bottom, the three girls together, that looks amazing. I think that is the Relax Time series, right? And there are lots and lots of those over here in a local toy store. Impulse Gaming. Lots of Aimas figures, lots of Uma Musume figures by Bandai somehow. Like the whole shelf is full of them. So Aimas price figures, yes, you can look at Bandai, but be careful. Like the Relax Time series and the Ichiban Kuji, they are fine. This one over here, this is horrible. I mean the two on the left, they're small. The figures are so small, and the detail, the refinement is just So how do you identify them in a figure store? It is simple. The box are tiny compared to Relax Time, right? Or just stay away from Bandai in general unless they make figures that other brands don't do. I'm still hesitating on making videos on one of the figures over here, which I actually own. Like, it would be the worst review I've made this year. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, Jellyfish Can't Swim. On the left, the one on the top right, seasonal anime character, but I don't remember which series she came from. Okay, so Bandai did it a little bit better over here than Sega when it comes to this anime series, Jellyfish Can't Swim. All 4 of them, they look like they go really well together. Detail level is lacking, but it is price figures after all. And then Kaiju, number 8 again. Alright, the pose are a little bit better. Bandai did it better over here. Okay, we have Kingdom Hearts, Madoka, and Nige Jojo again. Man, she has a huge forehead, that Madoka girl over there. I call her the Madoka girl because obviously I don't remember her name. And I did not like the anime either. I know it is very popular, but I did not like it. Never liked their character designs. Photogenic at least. And then what else do we have? Okay, so Bandai did quite a nice job with Licorice Recoil over here. The top left, the ones where they are sitting on the suitcase, yeah, I would love to have them. And then this is Relax Time, I think. And then the bottom left, I'm not sure what product line is that. Okay, so Marin Kitagawa again. Oh, nice. We have Inui Sajuna. Okay, so that Marin Kitagawa over there, it feels like Bandai put 90% of their budget into getting her face right. I've seen the actual pictures from users. She looks really nice. But everywhere else that is not the face, it looks doesn't look good at all. No, it looks cheap, very cheap in fact. So all of the budget went to the faces of those 2 figures, but that is the right thing to do. But there's one thing to bear in mind, like everything else is so mid other than their faces. Then we have 3 Miku figures over here, which are okay. Golf, really? And Naruto. Of course, I'm going to show you guys Tsunade because she is hot. Okay, Tsunade and Sakura as well. I'm sure there are more. It can't be just these 3 only in 1 year when Bandai made 1,000 figures a year. And then Nier Automata, the one at the bottom, those are VTubers, I think. And then we have Spy Classroom and Monogatari. Not the kind of stuff I would buy. Then, Nikkei. Yes, Bandai has Nikkei price figures, except every single one of them are Ichiban Kuji and they are expensive AF. That's fine. I'll save up for the scale figures, really. We don't have scale figures of Red Hood yet, I think. Oh yeah, Hobby Sakura announced the 1x4. Oh, 40,000 yen maybe. Alright, One Punch Man and... Okay. What's their name again? Yeah. Popuko and Pipimi from that trolling anime. And Good Smile Company once made Nendoroids and it was very popular. They sold out and became rare and expensive. But if you want those 2 figures, those 2 joke characters over there in the form of figures, yes, buy these price figures, just forget about the Nendoroids. Sure, with Nendoroids, the fun part is that you can use their funny faceplates on other Nendos. But if you just want figures of those 2 characters, right, and you don't collect Nendos, then these are worth getting, seriously. Okay, and then moving on, we have Rurouni Kenshin. And what else do we have? Shy. Okay, so I haven't started watching this anime yet, but I do plan to. Shy, S-H-Y, just Shy. I tried first 2 episodes back then. It was okay. It felt average and then I stopped watching, but I do intend to continue. So these 4 figures over here, they look kind of outstanding for the standards of Bandai Spirits. At least in these promo pictures, of course. Next one here, okay, that is one of the better looking solo leveling figures over there. I think the season 2 is starting in January. I'm really looking forward to it. Some people did not like solo leveling, right? They said the story is a bit like the power leveling, the power scaling is too quick, like a lack of character development. I can understand that, but I love the action. I'm an action guy. Same reason why I loved Fate Stay Night so much, Fate series so much, and solo leveling really reminded me of FGO a little bit in terms of the animation and the fights and so on, right? So I'm a big fan of it. I'm looking forward to the season 2. And then we have Shangri-La Frontier. All 3 look horrible. And then the one at the bottom... Sin Duality, from Sin Duality, seasonal anime as well. Over 20 episodes. Noah and the other one, I can't remember her name. I stopped halfway. And then what do we have over here? Okay. From Urusei Yatsura. Yes, we have Lam and the other girl, I don't know her name. This is also almost an exclusively a Bandai thing. Even the scale figure is by Mega House, I think. The top right corner, that is World Trigger. I think 3 or 4 seasons by now. I did not watch it as well. Not my kind of thing. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course, it has to be Bandai Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, these 4 characters, they are from like World Dice Star something. I have no idea what is that. But there are 4 figures over here, and all 4 look kind of horrible. And then, okay, Euro Camp. Once again, what? The bottom left, those 2 are Ichiban Kujis? They don't look like Ichiban Kuji quality to me. Unless you're telling me for $50 to get both figures, then maybe. No? And the one on the right, upper right, is that Relax Time Must Be, I think. Okay, so now we move into Uma Musume, which is like Bandai Spirits is making most of them. These 4 are my absolute favorite. They look exceptionally detailed and high quality for a price figure. Except all 4 are Ichiban Kujis, so you know, cough up the money. Okay, and then Ichiban Kujis, they look so much better as you can see. Ooh, 18 centimeters. They are so small. Oh, very small, 18 cm. Okay, and all of this in this picture, stacks and stacks of it in a local figure store over here. So many of them. No, I'm not buying them. And they even displayed some of them in a cabinet for everyone to see what the quality is like, which is surprisingly decent for the standards of Bandai. Yeah. Okay, and then we move on to Oshinoko. Ichiban Kuji, sadly, once again. This is hands down the best Oshinoko prize figure out there. Like, yeah, including every other brand, and Bandai's version is the best, except to pay 50 or 60 bucks for one. Was it Kadokawa? There was a scale figure where we have Ai and two of her kids as well. 3 in a set. Was it Kadokawa or what brand? There's a scale figure coming as well. We saw it in one fest, but for prize figures, these 3 are amazing. I want it. Just that I just can't get over my cheapskate problem. No. Okay, and then here we have Ai. The 2 on the left are amazing in terms of detail level. The bust figure in the middle, nope. And Akane in that dress, what dress over there? No, as a guy who loves details, that is the exact thing that I hate so much. Okay, and then more Akane, Aqua, and Minami. Is that name her name Minami? That girl on the right. No one else has made a figure of her. Only Bandai. Kana Arima. No. Just now, was it FuRyu? FuRyu did it better. FuRyu or Taito? You see, I always confuse figures by FuRyu or Taito. Yeah. Okay, and then we have Ruby and Memcho. Yes, Memcho. I don't know why other figure brands are not making figures of her. Even though she is very old, at 25 years old, she's a very likable character. Right? Come on, Memcho needs more justice. Okay, Queen's Essential Quintuplets, we should be near the end by now. God, this is going really long but expected. No, I wouldn't touch any of these Queen's Essential Quintuplet figures. Hey, what is Memcho doing here? Did I place the picture wrongly? Anyways, I like that Memcho a lot. Miku, no. Way too many Queen's Essential Quintuplet figures. Everyone are spamming them like crazy. Okay, that Nino on the top right corner, I like that one. Maybe because of the way they painted her hair, like the very edges of her hair strands below. It's lighter color, shading is my kind of thing. And then Yotsuba. Okay, Rams. All of the Rams over here by Bandai, please don't touch them. Don't. Not very good in general. And more over here, the best one in this picture is probably the 2 cheerleader ones. And I'm surprised that Ram is missing. I couldn't find Ram. I'm not sure if I missed out on her. But, of course, she is coming. She is coming. And we do have a kid now and that assassin woman over there. Yeah, we don't get their figures very often. Okay, and then if you want prize figures of Tensei Slime, Bandai is the place to look at. Like, no one else makes them, right? And some of them are excellent. So in this picture over here, the four Rimuro figures at the bottom row, they're quite nice, right? Meanwhile, the one on top, they are okay but inferior in some way. So if I were to choose a figure of Rimuro, I would pick one of the 4 below first. Okay, and then moving on to the next one, Hinata. For a tomboy character in some way, she's quite likable, even though she can be so uptight. And I love female characters in armor, so naturally I like the one on the left best. Just that I don't know what product line is that, and then if I see Ichiban Kuji over there, I'm going to cringe at the price for sure. Meanwhile, the one in the middle, not that nice. And then you have Ramiris over there, which is rare. I don't think I've seen Ramiris getting prize figures before. Next page, this dude. She is scary. He is scary, but he is one of the best servants you can ask for. Yeah, very loyal. The one on the left is the best looking one, but if you told me that is an Ichiban Kuji, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Okay, next one here, what do we have? The Dragon Ball dude. Veldora, yeah, Veldora. That elf over there, unusual for her to get a prize figure. Then we have Luminous Valentine. A demon pretending to be God. Shuna, and then we have... I'm actually impressed that I remember half of their names over here. So yes, Bandai spams a lot of slime figures. And finally, these 4 are the last 4 Bandai figures for today. The secretary who finally learned how to cook after 40 episodes. And that dude over there, what is his name again? Never mind, not important. So these are not the kind of figures I would buy. So overall, for prize figures released in year 2024, as usual, FuRyu made the most convincing stuff out there. And yeah, 2 Marin Kitagawa figures are coming from my site in terms of figure reviews. And yeah, as you can see, I'm actually using PowerPoint slide boomer style. Who uses this nowadays? But it works for me. Okay, so let me know. I would like to know your opinion over here. Like, do you actually look at the product line of a prize figure before you buy something? Because this is actually what determines the kind of quality you're getting. Yeah. Admittedly, I don't pay attention to it all the time, which is why I end up buying trashy prize figures occasionally. I'm guilty of that. But yeah, pay attention to this list over here. And that is all for today. If you found this video enjoyable despite being so lengthy, give this video a like and subscribe to this channel for more anime figure content every week. And until then, I'll see you guys again very soon. Thanks for watching and goodbye.